John. I'm here with David Cullinane at the Sinn Fein meeting, and David, I have a question for you. We are aware that Sinn Féin's position on Irish Water is that you will abolish the water charges if you get into government. But my question is, what will you do with Irish Water, the entity, and all of the highly paid executives who are creaming money, people who were taken from local authorities, people who are already retired? What are you going to do with all those people?
Well, first of all, from our perspective, Irish Water is toxic. It was set up by Phil Hogan when he was minister. It's tainted by cronyism, it's tainted by political appointments, it's tainted by the powers that have been given to Irish Water to turn people's water pressure off if they don't pay the charges. So we're not hung up on whether you have 30 different local authorities in this state who look after water infrastructure or whether it's a single utility. The core issue for us is that if it is a single utility, it has to be under public ownership, and we would bring Irish Water under the direction of the department and the minister and keep it under state control, because the most important thing is that we keep our water infrastructure in public ownership, that it isn't privatised, but more importantly that we abolish the charge, because the only reason why a company would buy a private company would buy Irish Water or any water utility is if there's charges. So without the charges, it isn't profitable, it isn't something that can be sold off or will be sold off. So we would democratise it, and we would also seek to disband the current board, because we also believe the board is tainted by virtue of the fact that a lot of them were political appointees. The board should be filled with people with expertise, filled through public appointments. There should be trade union representatives on the board, and also representatives of citizens who have to pay and maybe are not in a position to pay. So we would transform Irish Water into a public utility whose sole focus is on delivering good quality water to citizens and improving the water infrastructure and investing in the infrastructure, and not threatening and bullying people to pay a charge they can't pay and threatening to reduce their water pressure.
Okay, David Cullinane, thank you very much. I think you have perfectly clarified the Sinn Féin position.
Thank you.
John.